Welcome back. Another episode of the Watchu podcast. We're out here. We're in hoodies.
Yeah.
It's the best time of the year.
Oh yeah, my favorite time of the year.
Is it? We're November 6th. We're filming this. It's Christmas time. Is it Christmas time?
It's basically Christmas time. I mean, it's fall. The weather is, here in the South, the weather's up and down. It's 60, then it's 80 or 90. But yeah, it's definitely fall though. Pool is definitely covered with leaves, so it's fall.
Is it too early to start putting up Christmas decorations?
Right now, it is. You put it up. I feel like the perfect time of putting up Christmas decorations will be basically the week before Thanksgiving.
The week before Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
So not Black Friday. You're saying the week before?
Yeah, definitely.
So then why not the month of November? If you can do it the week before Thanksgiving. Because Thanksgiving's a separate holiday.
It is, but so you have to have, so this is my thing. Like, Halloween is over with 31st.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a week after every holiday should be, like, you shouldn't take down your Halloween decorations until like a week later.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the same thing with before Thanksgiving or Christmas. You should, because you got your family coming in for the holidays for Thanksgiving, so you should have your Christmas gifts up or Christmas decoration up and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, I'm like Buddy the Elf when it comes to this shit.
Yeah?
Oh, well, I'll be putting that shit up. The day after Halloween,
up already.
I'm turning up that fucking Christmas music.
What?
Yeah, the weather outside.
Damn.
The day after, it's fucking Christmas time. I know it's gonna trigger a lot of people, but I love this shit.
Okay.
I love fucking Christmas time. It's the best time of the year.
Yeah, but being from Florida, I know when I was living in Miami, that shit didn't look like holidays.
Nah.
Because I lived in Miami, and then the palm trees had the Christmas lights on it. It just looked weird as hell.
It's not really Christmas. Like, that's the one thing I like about living here is like you actually get the 4 seasons, even though it's off and on a little bit.
Uh-huh.
You still get like the fall, you get a winter, and like Christmas time. There's a possibility it could still snow.
Mm-hmm.
So the weather feels right.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels so much better here than being in Florida for the holidays like that. But
I definitely respect that because man, it's just, you just feel, I just have more energy because the air is a little more crispier and stuff like that.
Air,
yeah. It's just, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
I think we're in like the peak time of the year right now. This is like, it doesn't get any better than this.
Right?
Fall, you got Thanksgiving. I feel like Thanksgiving is like the fucking appetizer to Christmas.
It is.
It is.
So, do you prefer a white Christmas or how do you?
Yeah. If the option was snow or no snow, I want snow. Yeah, I want a white Christmas, cold as fuck.
Yeah.
Family there.
Yeah.
Presents. Yeah. Everything.
Yeah.
Whole way, baby.
Hell yeah.
I'd like to go to like. See, we've had that before, and I remember one year I was here. We had a white Christmas, but it's like I want to go somewhere where I know it's gonna be like Wyoming or some shit, where you just know it's gonna be white.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Would you rather take a family vacation so for us, we can go to the Georgia mountains for a getaway for a holiday? Would you do that for Christmas just because you're gonna guarantee get that snow?
I don't know, because the only reason I don't know is because I like being at my house.
Okay.
I don't think I would want to be in an Airbnb or a hotel on Christmas because
even if it fits everybody.
I don't know. I don't know if it would feel right. Like, cause we went on a cruise one time. I know it's a lot different, but it's just it feels like you missed Christmas when you did that. I don't know. And I think it would be different if you were in like a cabin or something. You had everybody there.
Right.
It might feel it might work, but
I ain't saying we ever did that. But if we were to, I would. Why not? I mean, you got everything that you want. You got the little. I mean, because where we live at, it's definitely going to snow up there. Because in the mountains, it's definitely going to snow. So.
Yep. Well, it's just us.
Right?
It's just us on the pod.
Mm-hmm.
Tree and Graham pulled out, but we still gonna make it work.
Yeah,
we
still what we do.
We're still gonna put out the content.
Right.
We're still doing this shit.
Right.
So, right off the bat, which one do you want to do up there?
Whatever you gonna throw at me, I got you.
All right, let's go. Georgia Tech. Shout out Glenn. Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech looks legit right now. Like, if I'm with FSU's in the ACC, there's one team I don't want to play. It's either Georgia Tech or Louisville. Those teams look legit. Louisville's lost one game.
Oh, I know. I need to be honest with you. I like you being all in your good spirits, but if I'm not winning, I don't want you to win either. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I hate to be like that, but I mean, Alabama's got no shot of making to the championship.
Oh,
so I'm just they don't. But,
Alabama doesn't have a shot.
Nah, they don't. I feel like they're gonna get. I feel like they're gonna get skipped this year. But I just need you. I'm not wishing any harm for y'all, but I just need y'all to have some kind of competition. And I thought North Carolina was going to be our competition at the end. But I didn't realize Louisville was in y'all conference.
Mm-hmm.
They look good.
Mm-hmm.
They look really good.
They look good.
But if y'all do lose to them in an ACC championship, y'all still in the playoffs.
No, we're not.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
If we lose to Louisville in the playoff or in the
championship?
No. I don't
so
think so.
That's not
I think
fair
if we lose one game, we're out.
In the regular season. If y'all lose to Florida, Miami before the season ends, y'all not. But if y'all get to the ACC championship, which y'all will, and play Louisville, and which y'all still will win. But if y'all do lose, y'all still should be in it because again, Michigan should not be in the championship or
I
in
agree.
the playoffs.
100%. I mean, this Michigan story is fucking wild. I mean, everything circling the program right now. I mean, I think there's a serious chance that Harbaugh will not be the coach after the end of this year. I think there's a serious chance that could happen. I mean, I know that, like...
He will have a job that next year if he wanted to. He won't sit. He will not have a job because he couldn't get hired. It's because he just wanted a break before he gets hired. And that could be from the college level or to the NFL level. Harbaugh will have a job. So Michigan will not... They will take all the punishment they will have to get for them to... before they let Harbaugh go. He's been the best things for them, for that program for a while.
What's your take on this whole, what is it, Connor Stallions? Is that his name?
The spy. Whatever.
Yeah. What are you feeling? I mean, the guy fucking loves football. This guy is balls to the wall for Michigan.
He loves Michigan.
You kind of got to respect it.
He had a manifesto that.
Yeah. I mean, straight psycho.
He broke it down. Like, look. You gotta have a goon. You gotta have a goon.
You a real life goon?
Yeah, you gotta have a goon in your squad because you gotta have one. That's all I gotta say. You gotta have one of those people on your team that
straight fucking psycho mode.
Yeah.
I mean,
he took it for the team.
I mean, getting on other teams' sidelines.
He told the FBI he's not talking. He told them that he's not talking. He's not snitching Michigan out whatsoever. He's a real one, dog.
He ain't a 6'9". He ain't 6'9".
No, he's not 6'9" at all. But he told the FBI he's not talking. He don't know nothing. I personally look. I ain't gonna say I snitch, but I'll point to the answers where they can get the answers from. I'm not going out like that. So I'm sorry. So
I mean, I don't even know what to say, really. I mean,
The FBI.
The guy is fucking dedicated.
He's dedicated.
I mean, he is dedicated.
The only thing I can say they probably will tell him is like, hey, you may not get caught, but when you do, this is your base salary. But when you do, you take it for the team. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? A little under the table, because he's not talking to the FBI. He's not talking. So they got to be breaking him off some because his base salary is not worth going to. It's not worth doing any time for if it's time.
Well, because they released him from the program, right?
Yeah, but he's not snitching on them at all. So they had to pay him under the table. It's a dirty game, dirty business out there. But everybody do it.
You wish the Falcons did it?
I definitely wish the Falcons did it. Them sorry ass fuckers. I mean, how you lose to a guy that been on the team for a week? That's just ridiculous.
Oh! Did you see that Dobbs was on the sidelines like practicing his cadence with the offensive line?
Right, because he never practiced with it. He never practiced. But before we go off with the Falcons, I do want to give a shout out to my brother-in-law Christian Klaus, all the way in Germany. He asked me a great question on Instagram. He was like, why did we give up on Ritter being basically a rookie? Why did we give up on him so early? Well, it's a little tough one, but I can break it down just a little bit. This year, for most teams, most teams know if they're going to make it to the Super Bowl or not, or make a push for the Super Bowl. And with that being said, the salary cap has to be right, the money has to be right. So this year, we had the money to splurge on talents that we never had before. So we went for a lot of defensive players this year, and because we thought we had a good enough offense to make it a playoff run. So with that being said, we put all our money on these superstars, but we only gave them 1-year contracts. And so Calais Campbell, he's a Hall of Famer, but we only signed him for 1 year. Jesse Bates, another Hall of Famer, we only signed him for probably maybe 3 years, but they cost a lot of money to get these players on our roster. So we got a bunch of them. Most teams don't have a bunch of them. They have 1 to 2 players. We probably have maybe superstar wise, we probably got 5 to 6 on defense by themselves, and that's rare. And so with that being said, this is our window. This is our year to make a push for it. And so Ritter is taking a lot of heat because he's the one making a lot of mistakes. And then we moved on from him and moved to Heineke, and he didn't do much better either. So this year, all for nothing might be a dud because basically we just got the wrong head coach, because we have every star that we need to be on the team to make a push for it. We have superstars.
Kyle Pitts.
I mean,
he's just not being utilized.
Right. So you draft high in this draft to get superstars, and they don't even get the ball. Kyle Pitts, B. John Robinson. That's just on offense. Drake London. They don't even get the ball. It's like, so when they do get the ball, you're shocked. But this might not be a playoff year for us, even though it should have been, it could have been. But Arthur Smith is the blame for it. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. I mean, he can't develop nobody. The offense is very played out, very predictable, and the defense can only do so much if you're 3 and out and stuff like that. So that's it for the Falcons. I love you, but this could be a so much better organization if we put competition. This is a football state. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see the Braves sold out, their stadium sell out every game, and they play more games, and they sell out all the time. Georgia Bulldogs sell out all the time. This is a football state. You're in the South. People want, if you have a winning program or you show effort, we will show up. But I don't even go with one game because this is what y'all put out, and those games are too expensive for that. But Arthur Blank, this is on you, man. Get a competitive coach, get a young, inspiring coach that can something to lift up the city, because we deserve more. So that's it for that. I'm sorry.
You fuck with their uniforms or no?
Uniform is hard as fuck though.
Only thing I don't like is a big ATL right there.
Yeah, that's that FUBU shit. That's no. I'm serious. I think they have FUBU design. They don't wear that one that much. Or the one you talking about, the red one with the black pants, or?
Well, don't all their jerseys say ATL?
Yeah, you're right. The black jersey with the white pants.
It just looks too much.
The color scheme is nice though.
The colors are nice, yeah.
That's one. To be ranking the NFL uniforms, Atlanta's top 5. Top 5.
Are we going entire uniform or just helmet?
It's how you want to play it. It's how you want to play it.
Okay, let's just go helmet.
Okay.
Top helmet. I'm gonna do I don't know if I can do 5.
Give me your.
All right. One that's got to be on there, in my opinion. I like the Eagles one.
Definitely, but do you go with I don't know if you remember the '90s Eagles, the '90s jerseys.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Or
you talking about the green one?
Yeah.
I go with the more current ones because that's what I grew up with.
Okay.
I mean, they're both hard.
Yeah. I like the '90s.
Yeah, I mean both of them. You can't really go wrong. Obviously, I like the Bucks because I'm a Bucks fan. I like Falcons.
Bruh. Y'all Bucks uniform, to this day, I don't even know what the fuck color is y'all uniform. Is it, what the fuck is it? Is it bronze? I know the red for sure, but the pants.
The creamsicle.
No, I get orange, but I'm talking about when they wear those copper looking pants with the red jerseys and their helmet, the color of their helmets. What color is it? It's pewter.
Yeah, pewter.
But what color does it look in person? Because on TV, that shit don't look gray at all.
It looks like a metallic gray.
Bruh, I'm telling you, unless I'm colorblind, that shit looks...
Shout out Ryan, colorblind.
Yeah.
Shout out the colorblind watchers.
Because I'm sorry, because the Buccaneers uniforms is hard to determine what it is. It doesn't look gray at all. Dark gray, pewter, it doesn't look gray at all. Not to me. It looks
gray. You might need to fix your fucking TV.
I want to ask because I thought it was just. So it's just me then.
The Bucks uniforms are like a metallic gray, like a really dark gray.
Wow.
Like a pewter, yeah.
Wow. Even in John Lynch's time, that shit looks dark gray.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
What color did you think it was?
Bro, it looks like a bronze. It looks like a dark brown, metallic dark brown. That's what it looks like. This shit is embarrassing if that shit looks dark gray to everybody else. I'm serious.
You might be colorblind.
I might be, because that shit looks dark brown with a little hint of metallic to it. I'm sorry, but dead ass. Damn. Because I'm like, that's the worst uniform ever. I
think the Bucks have the hardest ones.
I mean, it could be if it's gray, yeah. I mean, red and copper brown don't mix.
Well, I promise you it's not copper brown.
Okay.
So what are you doing is all right, let's do top 3.
Cincinnati.
Oh, Cincinnati would be on mine.
Ooh.
Because it's so different. Nobody, you see the Browns and the Steelers, they got these 1912-ass looking uniforms,
I might get, I don't know how you're going to look at me after this. I think I got influence on NFL uniforms.
What you mean? What you mean?
I feel like I got influence on NFL uniforms, bro, and they got that shit and I'll explain to you. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be better, and I don't know how to say it, but I'm gonna say it. I played Madden. That's the only game I play is Madden. I don't even play the computer. Once I get it, I just play strictly online, and I've been doing that pretty much since I was a kid. But of course, online wasn't available then. But ever since online was available, and I think that's been 10 plus, maybe almost 15, 16 years. That's how long I've been gaming. That's the only game I play is Madden. So I'm ranked every year in Madden because that's the only game I play. I'm ranked in the top 100s. And I just strictly play online competitive. I do. I play online competitive. And then, so with that being said, I create my uniforms. And then I just create my uniforms. And I kid you not, most of these teams with these new uniforms, I came up with it on Madden. Like, I know it's weird as fuck, but I'm talking about the Colts new uniforms, how they got the blue helmets. I used to mix that up. And I ain't saying Colts don't come after me because I used to mix up because they had this old throwback 1940s helmet, and I used to mix it up with their blue jerseys and blue pants. So I came up with the uniform. And I did that with several teams. But when you play Madden, when you first open it, they ask you, do you want to share your content to the NFL? I don't know if you ever noticed that when you first open it or when you first buy it. They say, do you want to share it? And of course, I always say I want to share it. But it's several teams out there, uniforms that I basically created with Madden, just playing online, and they basically doing it in real life. And I'm telling you, looks just like how I play with them. I know it's weird, but
so you really think that you created the Colts throwback blue helmet uniform? You think
I created how they wear it today. Like they wear blue on blue on blue.
You don't think anybody's?
Look, I'm telling you, it looks just like my creation, and it's some more teams out there. I just don't want to say it right now, but it's a lot of other teams. The way I play, I'm serious. All
right.
I know.
All right. I don't know about that one. Okay, so you got Falcons, Bengals.
Falcons, Bengals, Ravens, Pittsburgh Saints. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. I don't have Saints. And then you got the classic ones, 49ers. And then I like Dallas with the blue jerseys.
I like Dallas too.
I like Seattle's original blue, the cobalt blue.
Oh yeah, with Sean Alexander.
He didn't. No, I'm talking about when they had that blue like that.
Oh, you're talking about blue. Yeah.
I know that was the one I was a fan of.
See, I like the Sean Alexander era.
I was basically a Falcons fan by then because I was a Seattle fan all through my elementary years, and I think I became a Falcons fan in the 90s. That's how old I am. So I was a Falcons fan. I was a Seahawks fan in the 80s and stuff like that. And then in the 90s, I became a Falcons fan and stuck with them ever since.
See, I would have Bengals. Who did I say? Oh, Eagles. I don't know who my third would be. I don't know. That's tough.
Classics, dog. Green Bay is hard.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I like
the Bills. Dude, I don't know.
I like the original Bills, not the original, but with the red helmets.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's another uniform that if you see them wearing red helmets, all blue uniforms, I created it. I'm just saying, dog. I'm saying a lot of these teams coming.
I feel like there's a lot. The uniforms in college are way better than NFL though.
Of course, but it's the person that dissed Dion, that really humbled Dion and put him through this. What he's going through was the Oregon coach.
Dan Lanning.
Yeah, he's hard as fuck. He became my favorite ever since he dissed Dion. But what he said clicked, what he said about
some people they're playing for clicks, we're playing on, what did he say?
Whatever he said, that shit was hard as fuck. I ain't gonna even lie. But somebody dissed y'all a long time ago too, basically saying the reason why y'all got so many uniforms is because y'all can't get nobody. Yeah. And that's the only reason why y'all can get people is because y'all got so many.
Yeah, they got like thousands of uniform combinations, but zero national championships. Yeah.
So, hey, dog, I'm just saying. But they are number one with their uniform.
No.
In college?
They have hard uniforms, but it's like...
No tradition?
Yeah, there's no tradition on it.
The tradition is keep it hard. Keep it hard every time. Bruh, that shit is hard as fuck. It don't even matter. Only time... No, all that shit is hard. All that shit is hard. But I do like the only old tradition uniforms I like, and it's how they wear it. It is Penn State. But you can't wear the white socks with the black socks. You got to be black on black. And that shit is hard as fuck. When they wear black socks, black cleats, that shit is hard as fuck.
With what jersey and what...
Don't matter. Because that's...
See, I'm a white... I like tradition. White socks, white cleats.
I like that
icy look.
But whatever you do, keep it...
Oh, you're saying you got to do one color.
Yeah, whatever you do, keep it white on white, black on black. And Penn State uniform is hard as shit. I'm telling you. That would be a traditional...
There's nothing... It looks like a fucking...
Nah, that shit
looks like a uniform in a Geico ad.
I ain't think about it like that.
It does. It looks just some generic ass uniform you see in a commercial.
But that shit hard though. Oh, and another hard one. I like a lot of traditional ones. I like Alabama's my team, Auburn's my secondary team. Those are traditions, but I don't really like them.
I like Alabama.
Only if they wear the same, like I was saying, black on black. I don't like when they wear the black shoes and white socks. It's got to be black on black or white on white, like Oklahoma. Because Oklahoma look just like Alabama, but they wear white on white socks and shoes. Or, you know what I'm saying? They don't do it like Alabama do. Same uniform.
So top 5 uniforms in college football. I got number 1. You already know, FSU. Shit's hard as fuck. It's classic.
All white.
Oh, the icy whites.
All white.
Oh my god.
That was nice. Again, all types will have to go. I like USC. My favorite is the UCLA, that baby blue.
Really?
Yeah, that baby blue and gold. That is hard.
I think North Carolina's go harder than that.
It goes hard. North Carolina goes hard, but
oh my.
No, that goes hard, but that gold and light blue, that shit is hard.
Okay, so your top 5 are what? Penn State,
USC,
USC,
Oregon, and then I would have to go with. I like that would be it. Yeah,
I would have FSU number 1. I'm tempted to put Michigan there, but I fucking hate them. Just because the uniforms are classic, yeah.
Yeah.
You know who that is when you see it.
Right.
I like that. 2. God dang, I gotta do 5. I don't know that I could. I mean, North Carolina's on there for sure. What else would be on there? I'm trying to think. I'd probably put Michigan. After that, I mean, I like Alabama. I know it's so simple because they don't really do anything, but that's why I like it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just it looks clean and you don't gotta worry about what uniform we wearing this week. They just show up and play football.
Yeah.
And the shit works. And then you know what? All these kids that go out and they're going to Oregon because of uniforms, whatever. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about the uniforms. They know what they're wearing.
My wife will be fucking kicking over right now because I ain't gonna even lie. I dress up. I play Madden, the football game, but I dress up my players. Like if I'm playing the college football. Now I play college football game on PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
But I dress them fuckers up. I dress them up, and she say I'm playing like Barbie dolls because I'm telling you, before I play the game, I gotta make sure my star player looks nice, dog. He gotta be dripped right. Before I go on that Heisman chase, he's got.
Oh, you're saying like when you play. Are you playing
college
First
football.
of all, what do you play? Do you play
football.
as like one player? Or do you play as like the coach of the team? Like,
I play the coach of the team, but whatever team.
But you go through and you make sure that each player is. I did that shit too.
Fuck with the boy.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Boy, that shit hard.
I got my fucking lineman looking dripped out. I got the high socks. I got this one sleeve, short sleeve on there. I ain't gonna lie.
Boy,
I go through that whole fucking roster.
Yeah, and so it's like, oh my god, you playing dress up again with your video game. I'm like, I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
The computer generated one that it did for NCAA.
It's so generic.
It's just it's terrible.
Bogus ass.
Yeah, here's my running back with fucking elbow pads.
Yeah, it's like no, if you're gonna play this game, you gotta be dripped.
100% agree.
Right,
100%.
Right. And then she picked with me.
No,
I'm not the only one.
I'm with James on this one, big time.
Thank you.
I'll go through the whole. I literally go through top to bottom.
Me too.
Definitely every starter.
Yeah,
every starter.
me too.
My kicker, dude. My kicker's got the kicker face.
Me too. Everybody got a visor on, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
And you know what? Actually, I'm starting on that Thursday because I'm off back-to-back days, so I gotta.
So you still play the NCAA game?
I have to until they get a new one.
See, but I had a PlayStation 3 and like my PlayStation 3 broke, so I can't play it, and it's fucking killing me because they're supposed to come out with a new one.
Yeah, they say it every year. Every year they're gonna come out with one, but this is supposed to be the year. This next summer coming up. This summer coming up.
What price would you pay?
Anything.
Like. Alright.
Because this is the thing. I don't like playing Madden regular on a computer.
I'm forced to play Madden because I don't have NCAA.
I play Madden, but I don't play the season. I just play strictly online. I don't play a season. And because the only reason why I don't play Madden online is because they automatically will release your players, trade players, and I don't like that. I want the season that's in real life to be on my game. I don't want your fantasy dictated every time I play a season. Like if, say for example, I wanted to play a season with the Falcons and then I wanted to play the Saints, but yet I want to go against Derek Carr, but they traded Derek Carr and I'm going against Aaron Rodgers for the Saints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not realistic.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's why I never played the season for Madden. Ever since I was a kid, I was like, I'm done with that. In college, they don't do it. But when that comes out, because of the NILs and trades and shit like that, or you can go anywhere, I'm pretty sure they're going to tank the game because that's in real life. Mm-hmm. And if they do that, then they're going to take the best part.
Yeah, imagine the transfer portal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're going to take the best part of the game from me away from it because, say, for example, you want to play against Caleb Williams, but yet he took another L and and he wants to go in the transfer portal, and you can't play him. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like playing seasons. Yeah.
But I mean, like, if there was a price, and they're like, this is the max price I'd be willing to pay.
Like I said, I only played one game. That would be the second game I played. So
put a number on it, like max you pay for NCAA 24. The astronomical amount. How much you paying
for a video game?
Yes.
Shit. I think the max my wife will let me spend would probably be $300.
I was gonna say I probably, honestly, all joking aside, I'd probably pay $500.
That would be the max. But
to play NCAA.
That would be my max.
Oh my god, I need it.
Yeah, that would be the max.
I fucking need it.
That would be my max. But I think my wife will say $300. Now you're not spending $300 for a video game. A game. But I'll do it because
I need the shit. I mean, I've been waiting since what? When was the last one? 2014?
2014. Actually, so that's the title, 2014. So it's actually 2013. Yeah. Yeah.
We're talking about a decade here.
Yeah, because of NILs, and now people are getting paid for it. Something that they've been boycotting ever since then. And now everybody get paid for it just now. That's crazy, isn't it?
But see, I don't know. Did you see that some of the... Because they're not going to be paying each player, like, an insane amount of money. I think it was, like, something ridiculous that they're going to pay each player. But all I'm saying is, if I'm a college player and I know that, like, oh, you're worth more than this, whatever. If I'm a college player, I want to be in the game. I don't give a fuck if I'm getting paid or not. If I could be in the game... I don't give a fuck how much I'm making from it.
I mean, you do want to get a piece of the bread, dog. Because you can create your own. You can create your own player. I mean, I look just like myself on a couple of these games. You know what I'm saying? I do. But I'm just saying. So I want the bread, dog. Because I can make myself look. I mean, I'm gonna give me more abs than I got in real life, but.
More hair.
No, I keep it real. I keep it bald head. You know. Yeah, I keep it real. So, but no, I want that check, dog. If you gonna be playing with me, cause I'm not superstitious or whatever, but I'm also if it's a heaven, there's a hell. I'm just saying. People can do some crazy. I don't know. Just saying some shit.
Where the fuck is this going?
You know, like with the Madden curse type shit.
Oh.
You know, the Madden curse is real. It was real
until didn't somebody just break it?
It's been broken for
Wasn't
the past
it Brady?
couple years. I forgot who it was, but that shit was
Brady won the Super Bowl.
But that's the whole reason. If somebody's gonna play with me, my brain is like that. Oh, this person keep playing with me, getting me hurt, and then if I get hurt in real life, you know. But that's the reason. It's weird shit. But
nah, I'm all in that shit. I would be in the game. I don't care how much I'm getting paid. I'd be in it. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to make money off it, but
I mean, I ain't gotta break the bank.
Yeah,
but I
let's say they offered you $500. You're not taking that?
I mean, depends on what my role is in the.
Okay, you are Jalen Milroe.
Oh, I'm getting paid more than $500.
What if it's like?
Bruh,
if it's a flat deal for every?
Did you see your backup? Do you see anybody else on Alabama that's better than me? That's on offense.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, what if they offered a flat rate to all, like, okay, every player on the team gets $500, right? Or else you're not in the game. You either sign it or you're not in it.
So, but if you're Caleb Williams, do you get $500 or how much do you get?
Yeah, you get the $500.
So everybody gets $500.
Everybody gets the same. If you want to be in the game. I think that's what they're doing. They're doing like a flat rate, and everybody's just, if you want to be in the game, you're getting this much.
Then
if you're not, then you're not
in
in the game.
Then But if it's like NILs, like, everybody's price is different. Like,
right.
Because what I'm trying to say is, because I played for USC and I got my NIL deal is $4 million because I'm the starter at South Alabama and my NIL is nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still a starter for my team. I'm still the best player for my team.
Right.
So, but if everybody's got a flat rate, then everybody got a flat rate.
Would you sign up for it?
Yeah.
There's a flat rate?
Yeah, but
because what do you?
But I'm just saying, like, if Caleb Williams, if you're not on the cover of the magazine, then if you're not on the cover of the magazine, everybody should be a flat rate. But if you're on the cover of the magazine, then yeah, your rate should be different. But I'm saying because USC is a bigger program, and Caleb Williams, the quarterback for USC, I'm assuming he'll get more money compared to a quarterback at South Alabama or Georgia Southern. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they're the quarterback for their team. They're the starting quarterback for their team. They're not going to get the same kind of money if it was based off of colleges. So yeah, to make it fair, there'll have to be a flat rate for everybody, and just let the NILs break them off for their pay or for their, how good they are.
You know who I don't think will be in it?
In the college game?
Yeah. Shadur.
Oh, he been a pro.
I think Deion's got a.
He'll be in the pros by then.
Yeah, that's true.
He'll be in the pros by then. I mean, but that means he comes out this year.
Do you think he comes out this year?
I think he comes out this year. I think he comes out this year.
I don't know. I think he's staying one more year. Because, I mean, what are you going to go out? You're going to go out... He turned the program around in a lot of ways, right? I mean, he's already got 4 wins, which they had 1 win last year. We're already seeing, like, major step in the right direction.
The money is definitely there.
But, like, he could come back next year, and what if they win?
They got a 5-star recruit just signed with them, quarterback, like, last week. Quarterback. I forgot what state he came from, but they just signed a 5-star recruit. Deion realized that college is not this level. This Power 5 is not the HBCU level. He realizes that. He realizes this is borderline NFL. Even your sorry teams that he took for granted, Colorado State, Stanford, Arizona, these teams he took for granted. He thought he can. These teams are borderline NFL teams, regardless. They just have, other programs just have better, more 5-star, 4-star recruits. But these players get after, and plus these players get after. It's like,
I mean,
it's
isn't
not
the biggest difference between HBCU and like D1 Power 5 is the offensive lineman, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because
yeah,
I've heard the argument that a lot of the HBCUs have the same athletes.
But my thing is with him, you're a Hall of Famer. You're the expert more than any of us because he's a Hall of Famer. You know what it takes to win. Why didn't you go for those boys? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you go for those boys if you know what it takes to win? When you say you're coming, that means you know what it takes to win. So you had everybody that you need to have in place. Skilled players, anybody can get a skilled player, but he's, so don't say you're coming when you don't have your offensive line, defensive line in place, because you can tell.
But I gotta say, I think if he comes back another year, if I'm an offensive line recruit, or if I'm a big time transfer, a big time transfer, right? And I'm looking to go somewhere. Let's say I'm a second string at Alabama or Georgia or something, right? Where they're stacked on offensive line. I'm looking at Colorado like, fuck, I can go there. I'll start.
He's definitely gonna.
He's gonna light up the portal on offensive line.
Yeah, he has defensive line too. He has to. The whole trenches, the offensive line, defensive line, because it's just as. I mean, offensive line is more embarrassing because his son is getting embarrassed and getting sacked. But when a defense anybody on offense runs down their defense throats easily. That's the throat. That's the killing part. It's the offense right now. They're not a good team at all. Not at all, because people figured them out, and they figured them out. They're not good at all. This is their last win. I mean, because the rest of them are just.
Remember when I was trying to tell you that, and you're like,
yeah, but you know what? I believe the hype because of Dion. I love Dion, but like I said, he's the Hall of Famer. He's the expert. When you're saying you're coming, you're ready, you're here, that means you're telling us you got your 5-star, you got your 4-star lineman and defensive lineman ready. You know what I'm saying? Now we just need the world is for us to see. The world needs to see it, and it's not the case because he just have skill players, and you can't. Skill players are not 5-star and 4-stars if they can't get the ball. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the case. His son is running for his life, and his other son is the leading tackler, and he's a safety, and that's tells you how weak their front seven is. You know, he's gonna end up with a concussion because he's constantly making tackles. Because he's the safety, because they went past everybody else. I think he needs to go ahead and go to the leagues, because his dad has got a couple more years before him to turn that around. Because 10 players is basically is what you're saying. That's all they need is 5 on the offense, 5 on the defense. It's more than that, because the brand you said you got to deal with people working hard. You got to deal with people not working hard because they got the bag and stuff like that. So he's got a tough road to climb if he's willing to stay in there that long with that.
I mean, I think he's staying.
No,
I think he's gonna get all of them back together for one more year. You gotta think they're gonna make a bag.
His oldest son is done. He can't come back. Only way I think he can come back if it's a COVID year. But he's a senior, redshirt senior. He's done, and only I think he can come back if it's a COVID year. You know, but he's done, and I think he likes the way his sons they gel together. And that's why he asked for the Falcons to draft both his sons. So
that's bogus, by the way.
Why not? I mean, why not? We ain't
because how are you gonna do that? I mean, how is that gonna work?
Because it's who you know. That's all this world is about. It's who you know. And Arthur Blank is loyal to his players.
So what do you? Okay, so what? All right. So if you're drafting both of them, Shedeur, where do you have him going? First round.
Shedeur, first round.
Okay. What about the other one, Shiloh?
You can pick him up whenever you can.
Like it's 6th round type thing.
Out of respect for Dion, you'll pick him up earlier, because out of respect for him. But you can pick him up later. You can pick him up you can pick him up whenever. You know, because he's not. He plays with heart. I do.
So
like
would
Shiloh.
you be happy with that then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Picking him up late,
Absolutely.
4th round, too early?
No, whatever round, because he plays hard. He plays hard. Out of those two, out of his sons, maybe it's just all his sons, but they really play hard. They play with heart. You know, they talk a lot of crap, so they have to, but they play hard.
I just don't. I mean, I don't understand the logistics behind how all that could even work. I mean, we're talking about getting you. So you're using. So you would be down for Shedeur to go 1st round pick for the Falcons. That's your QB. You're happy with that?
I'm fine. 100% happy with that. 1,000% happy with that. He is light years. And he will never get an NFL, and plus he won't have a gimmicky offense like that in the NFL. He can be a real NFL quarterback and have a great career instead of running this backyard football because, like, I mean, seriously, his dad, the same stuff we was talking about last week, I was talking about play calling and stuff. So his dad demotes the offensive coordinator, and then the offensive coordinator was running the same stuff. It was nothing different. Nothing different.
Was it really? I mean,
he demoted
it seemed like they were scoring points. It's their defense that can't stop anything.
Well, they're scoring points because it's college football. His son is having a concussion every game, basically. He's not, but he's taking
a beating. Yes.
Yeah, he's taking a beating, and plus, last game he had to get a shot to keep him going. Mm-hmm. So, and everybody see his son getting beat. It's not a game. I mean, you haven't watched their game. Every time he gets the ball, he is getting killed. But he demoted his offensive coordinator and went with another guy and they did the same thing, and his son had the same outcome. It's because they're not protecting. They just put 5 blockers, and that's it. Mm-hmm. And thinking 5 blockers can pick up anything and everything. And that's from stunts, that's from safety blitzes, corner blitzes, safety blitzes. Only 5 guys. Do you think what's the chances of that? Somebody seeking through with that on every play, and it's a no huddle attack. It's a gimmicky offense, but his son is better. His son will have a great career in the NFL. His son will his son will probably get a championship because his son plays hard. He knows how to win. And it's just the college level is too. His dad can't do anything for him. Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
It should happen. It should happen. It should happen. Actually, I don't see why it shouldn't. He had brought that state.
You don't think like when he gets the NFL, like these motherfuckers are gonna be like, okay, this kid's cocky as shit.
They all are.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna
half the NFL is alpha males. You know what I'm saying? So they all are alpha males. So they all think that.
All right. So if there's one team in the country, you gotta pick it right now. Who you think is winning the college football college football playoff championship? Who's winning it all at the end of the year? Right now, you gotta bet money on it.
Who's gonna win it?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a team that won it before.
So Georgia.
Yeah.
You think they're 3-peating?
Yeah.
God, I hope not.
It is.
Oh my God.
And this is a thing, dog. And this is a thing. It's a difference. This is the difference. You got a lot of talent. Michigan is by far the best team out there. Michigan is, and it's probably because they was cheating, but they're the best team on paper. You look at their highlights; they're phenomenal. I even like.
Okay, but they're playing fucking Rutgers and Illinois.
But they're dominating them though. It's not they're playing them. But they're dominating. They're looking explosive on them. So they look dominant. All those teams look dominant. Y'all look good. But when it's a difference between playing regular season and playoff game. That's a whole different level. And y'all ain't used to that shit. Y'all last time y'all won a championship was y'all go straight to the championship. There's no playoffs. Y'all don't know how that shit feels. Those other teams, Michigan, Ohio, Georgia, if Alabama gets in it, they know how that shit feels. They know how that extra energy is. So it's going to be. So, and therefore, y'all going to be first round and done. But that's a good season, though. That's a good season. But y'all, it's going to be an
So who do you think
team.
we'll lose to round one?
The person you didn't want, the person you called out,
Georgia?
Yeah, y'all gonna be the 4th seed.
Yeah, but don't they have Michigan?
Michigan is number one
No.
or 2.
Yeah, Georgia's. That's what I'm saying. So if they keep Georgia at number 2, we're not gonna play them.
Regardless, because Ohio.
So you
State,
think Ohio
Michigan,
State would beat us?
all of them will beat y'all.
No.
All of them. And that's no disrespect, but bruh, they been there. Those coaches been there. That dude just came from Memphis. He just came from Memphis. He don't know anything about no live bullets. He's been playing JV. Now he's
No, my God.
He's been
Oh
playing.
my God.
I'm serious. This is green tea, by the way, D.
You said this man's been playing JV. How?
I'm telling you right now, compared to those coaches, think about it. Compared to Saban's, Harbaugh's, that Ohio State coach, I can't think of his name. Day. Who's the other team we're talking about?
Yeah, but he really built this shit.
Brick by brick. But it don't matter. He's up and coming. Those people already been there. They already
You
taste
gotta get
blood.
to that point somehow. He's getting there.
Yeah, but he ain't there yet. This is y'all first. This was a good year. Great year. But until you taste blood, and he ain't taste blood.
I think he tasted blood.
Y'all ain't taste no blood.
Yeah, we did.
Y'all ain't taste no blood. Y'all ain't taste no blood. Y'all.
See, what gets me is we go out there against LSU, thump that ass, right? Then you see all these people talking now. Who can stop LSU and Jaden Daniels? Oh, us?
But back to what you said last week. You said something about Jaden Daniels somehow. What I rank him? I said he was I said 4-star.
Yeah.
You see him now, Heisman talk, first quarterback taken off the draft, possibly. So back to that. Yeah, y'all thumped LSU. Y'all did. Y'all was playing off of heart, cheap shots and everything.
Oh my God!
I'm just saying.
What cheap shot?
You was texting me, we get the most penalties and everything. I'm like, cause y'all.
No, we were no.
Y'all, cause y'all are. Y'all cheap shot and y'all doing everything. I was watching the game.
When we cheap shot?
The game, because that was when you was saying everybody, you was texting saying the refs was SEC refs and shit.
100%.
No. Y'all was actually cheating. Y'all was actually doing what they was calling y'all for.
No. But
anyway, y'all a good team. I'm proud of y'all. But y'all haven't tasted blood before, so.
Yeah, we have. We already went out there. Everybody was saying, "Oh, what are you guys going to start the season? You got to start against LSU. Then you get a gimme game against Southern Miss. Then you get Clemson. All that." They were like, "Oh, you're going to start 2-2, 3-1 at best." We go out there 4-0. Then we go down the line. We're 9-0 now. We're going ACC championship. We got this shit clinched. We're in that.
Okay, but until y'all play Louisville, I just need y'all to have I need y'all to earn some stripes first before y'all try to walk into the dance.
We have well earned the stripes.
Where?
What you mean? We look at the last 5 seasons.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about this year. How can y'all say y'all deserve to get into the dance and y'all got a cupcake-ish?
Okay, so how does Georgia get in? How does Michigan get in?
Because at the end of the day,
because we played better schedules than both of them.
Georgia, I'll give you Georgia.
Michigan plays worse.
But they dominate their games though.
Okay, but
y'all not really dominate. Y'all start up. This is what here. You go to their games. You go You go to their games. So now tell me this: when Georgia plays these teams that they don't supposed to be playing, they dominate them. And,
no, they don't.
Well, hold on. But for the most part, they do. But y'all, every game y'all looking at, I'm like, is this the game that they're gonna lose to? Every game I'm looking at y'all like,
Okay.
If y'all not winning,
well, first of all,
if y'all not winning, by one touchdown, y'all are losing. Y'all by halftime, it's a close ass game, and it shouldn't be that way for Florida State, right? All those
yeah, but we're everybody's natty right now.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all are a good team, but y'all don't have that killer instinct. And then this quarterback for Georgia, and I'm not a Georgia fan, but this is his first year playing. The reason why they're not killing people, and this is Alabama's first year quarterback playing too. The reason why they're not killing people, you know what I'm saying, and the reason why they're more in close games. This is y'all.
Yeah, but if you look at the scores of our games,
it's close, and then y'all pull away at the end. After y'all,
but that's what even Michigan's been doing that. They've been going into halftime and nail biters, and then they end up blowing people out.
Michigan has been really fucking up people. I don't even know who that quarterback is. I thought he was
McCarthy or whatever.
Yeah, number 9. He's him. Yeah,
against Rutgers. Yeah,
true,
Rutgers, Illinois.
But we'll see.
Grand Canyon University.
Yeah, that's how Ritter was undefeated in college, going against Grand Canyon University. It's like, okay, yeah, that don't count. Yeah.
No, but if you look at our last game, Pitt, right? We only won 24-7. But did you know that we're both stud wide receivers, Johnny Wilson and Keon Coleman, out?
Yeah, that's all.
Then, if you look at the top 6 wide receivers, 4 of them were out. Our number 1 and 2 were out.
Okay.
Our number
Pittsburgh. They
4 and 6 were out.
Pittsburgh. They won.
And they beat Louisville, though.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
That's the only. Bruh, it's college football.
But I'm just saying.
But that's college football, and they probably won because of a missed field goal or something. Something crazy. It wasn't no pure domination.
I have to look it up. I think they might have dominated them.
I mean, I didn't know.
I don't know.
I know Louisville. But when I did see that Louisville was in y'all conference, I'm like, it ain't over. Because really, I thought North Carolina
North Carolina can't beat us. They can't. I mean, with Mac Brown, the dude's never beat us. He never will. Like,
okay. All right.
They ain't beating us. Like, that's just how it is. I mean, as long as he's our coach, like I said, FSU alumni, I think he
yeah.
No. Deep down, he no-blooded. He know that shit. He no-blooded. Yes, sir. We got some of the best alumni if you think about it. Mac Brown, Lee Corso, fucking the lady who invented Spanx.
Really?
She was FSU. Bert Kreischer. Burt Reynolds, yes. Ron Simmons. Warwick Dunn. Derek Brooks. Okay. Deion Sanders.
I was going to say somebody.
I mean,
somebody.
Elite people.
Yeah, Florida State. Look, I'm going to have to. I've never even been to Tallahassee.
Hell yeah.
I'm going
to have to take a trip.
I'm going to have to take a trip because I thought Florida.
FSU on with the Seminoles.
Right? They said, because I lived in Florida, but they was like, I thought Florida was always flat.
No.
But
Tallahassee's hills.
And that's what I got to see, though. I got to see this shit.
The greatest fucking university on the planet.
That's what they say.
Down there in Tallahassee, baby.
That's what they say.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they say.
Been a fucking crazy day. Walking to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
there's an active shooter in the
Yeah.
area.
Yeah. So your Second Amendment. What's your take on that?
I don't think the guns are the problem in our country. I think we have a serious mental health problem.
Right?
Serious mental health problem.
Okay, but if people got mental health, don't you think it should be stricter gun laws? Or stricter
I think
laws?
I don't think the gun. I think that what needs to happen is the background checks that they're running need to be more thorough.
Yeah.
Because if you go to a store and try and buy a gun, they run an FBI background check, right? They take all your information, they send it over, and they look through it. And a lot of these shooters, what the FBI will say is, "Oh, well, we knew about him." Well, if you knew about him, then why the fuck is he able to buy one? Like, oh, we visited his house 30 times, but he still shot up a school.
Right.
Why is this person able to be around them? Why are they able to just to buy one? Yeah, that's an issue. But saying that guns, I just don't think the gun is the problem.
Yeah, I mean, of course, people kill people. You know, they say guns don't kill people. People kill people. Yeah, but we have to have a stricter gun laws. Even I feel like if you have to just make it stricter and make it, just I don't know. I'm one of those.
If you had to put something into place, what would you do?
First of all, this is what I would do if I was to have it in place. Definitely what people say is not machine guns or ARs, whatever. Anything military style where you can shoot 50 bullets in seconds, you shouldn't have for residential. I think if you want to play with it, you can go to a range and rent it and do so. But to have a assault rifle, whatever you call it, because I know people are going to say machine guns, it's not called that, whatever. Mm-hmm. But anything that shoots 50 bullets to protect your household, that's what you say it is. If you need that kind of ammo to do that, you're not living right.
So okay, so for a gun, okay, I'm a gun guy, so this is just but
you're not living right. Why would you need that kind of ammo to protect your family? To shoot 60 bullets where you can wipe out
60 bullets in how long?
I mean, I'm not a
what I'm saying is any gun can shoot a lot of rounds through.
Yeah, if you go pow 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 pow, yeah, then but I'm talking about those.
Well, that's banned, fully auto.
But I'm saying they can. It's still out there. It's a lot of them out there.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is those are illegal.
But those are the
ones talking about black market. That's not allowed to. But the criminals are still gonna get them. Okay. But it's not something I can walk into Academy and just get that shit. Okay. It's if I'm found with a full auto, it's dude, it's a serious felony.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is the AR, right? So everybody says assault rifles, right? I'm not even gonna go in the whole how do you define that, whatever. Everybody just sees a gun that looks scary because I could show you a picture of one gun and it looks this is just a hunting rifle, and then I'll show you a picture below it and it's a military rifle. It's all about how it looks. Nobody's actually focusing on the functionality of them, right? So there's a lot of guns that function all the guns. An AR-15 is semi-automatic, meaning you pull the trigger once, one round comes out. You let go, you pull the trigger again, another round comes out.
Round meaning what?
One bullet.
Okay, one bullet.
So you pull the trigger, you have to let go, one bullet.
Okay.
Pull the trigger, let the go, yeah. So that's when we're talking about, we want to ban assault rifles, military center. Well, if our military fought with AR-15s, we would get fucked.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. A regular person, I get it. You want to protect your household. I get it. You want to protect your household, but to have one that shoots, multiple bullets in seconds, that's not protecting your household.
But a handgun can do that.
Multiple bullets in seconds?
Yes.
Then
I could dump a magazine from any handgun in not even 5 seconds.
Then
And then,
I mean,
and that's any handgun. That's like, we're talking about like every gun that exists today. The only ones you wouldn't be banning at that point would be like a hunting rifle where it's like a bolt action where you have to drop the bolt back, reload it, drop.
It's, bro, like, seriously, like, but how does it,
I mean, me personally, I like take this shit extreme. Like, I feel like the Second Amendment was there so that we can defend ourselves from a tyrannical government. It ain't even just like, oh, me defending a robber in my house. This is like, if the government tries to overthrow us, I mean, you can say, oh, the government has planes and tanks, but it's guerrilla warfare. Look what happened in Vietnam. You get a bunch of people everywhere that have guns. There's no way they can do anything.
Bro, that shit will last over 5 minutes.
The military trying to take us over?
Yeah, it will last all of 5 minutes.
They would never they would never be able to do it. 100%.
All of 5 minutes.
They would not be. Number one, the military wouldn't do it.
I'm just saying.
In the military.
But I know. But
how are they going to do it?
All of 5 minutes.
How?
Bruh.
Were they going to run into every neighborhood in every part of America?
Trust me. All of 5 minutes.
Bro, we can't even get the fuckers who are training on monkey bars in Iraq. We can't even beat them. We've been fighting them fuckers for 20 years. We can't win. How the fuck are they going to beat a bunch of rednecks with guns?
All of 5 minutes.
No.
All of 5 minutes.
No.
All of 5 minutes.
It would never end.
2 minutes.
How? Where are you going to start? Which city are you going to start taking over?
It don't even matter.
Oh,
it will be all of 2 minutes.
Do you realize what happened in Vietnam?
That is a different.
Why is it different?
You see the size of America?
Yeah.
The government is the size of America.
So why couldn't we beat the tiny government in Vietnam?
No.
Yeah. Think about how many more people we got. We have more guns in this country than we do people. Yeah. There's a bunch of motherfuckers with bunkers out here.
That don't mean nothing.
Yes, it does. How are you gonna take it over?
Do you don't even think do
you realize how many cities there are?
They probably even know. They're like, yep, that's Charlie down there. We been on it. They know.
No.
Okay.
You really think how do they do it then? I mean, what are they just gonna nuke us, or what are they gonna do? Just roll into every person's house? It's not possible.
It is.
Do you realize how big this fucking country is? Bro, and you gotta oh my god, no. No. We couldn't take over the fucking Middle East. These motherfuckers are trained on monkey bars and shit. They're celebrating whenever they blow someone up.
It don't even matter, bro.
Oh my god.
It don't even matter.
Oh my god.
It don't even matter.
Oh my god. So you're okay? Because what I would say is, every time we have an issue with somebody in this country, oh, you're too fat. Here's pills. Oh, you can't put on weight. Here's pills. Oh, you're too loud. Your kid's too loud. Put them on these depressants. Here's some pills. Oh, everything in this country, it just goes back to big pharma. And, oh, here, put them on these medications.
Mm-hmm.
Put them on these medications, and it drives these fuckers crazy, and it makes these. Why do you think like these guns have existed since when my grandparents were in high school, and they didn't have these problems?
Guns?
I mean, they drove to school with guns on their gun rack. Like, so why is it just now becoming an issue? It's not like the guns just got created. This shit is a mental health thing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we had mental health back then, but what these guns are, what you just said. You just said you can. Back then, you had to fucking.
No. ARs have been.
How long? Yeah.
ARs have been around since the 70s.
Okay, but I mean, the world has still been. It was a shitty place then. 70s was a shitty place. 60s was a shitty place. 70s, you had a lot of fucking radical groups been built left and right, been, shut down and shit. So it's always been some gunplay involved.
Yeah, but it just started as this AR thing. Everybody knows about ARs.
No,
now.
that's just what. I mean, trust me, my whole family they love guns. I get it, but who cares what AR really stands for? We know it don't mean whatever we think it means or whatever, but who cares? We know what it can do. But the fact is, it's too many mental people out there that can get a gun easily, and it's not cool because just because you're stable today. I watched so much stuff on social media. It was a guy in New York. It don't even matter that it's in New York because there you're gonna have people. There you go. That's the most lenient gun state in the world. It don't even matter. I've seen it in other places too, but this one is just hit me because I just seen it. So it was a neighbor came from downstairs to complain about the neighbor upstairs.
Oh, where he shoots him, yeah.
Crazy as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of, and this is the thing, because he has a gun and because he's already got a gun that gives him more courage, what makes that noise that much where you just say, fuck your life and fuck everybody else's life with it? You know what I'm saying?
It's because he has a culture problem, yeah.
It's more than a culture. So if you further let me know that the world is completely unstable, then that further let me know we need stricter gun laws if we should even have it, because it's just crazy.
If we should have guns?
Because this is my take, and I know I'm going to get a lot of flack. I don't care. But this is my thing. If you got a lot of people that's and this is and I'm going to tell this story. And this is a story because we work in the public. A person that comes in our store on a regular is just shooting the shit with us and talking about it, talking to us because most of everybody like guns, And so he was like, yeah, and so he had just got a new scope on one of them, or he had got a new one, and he was just testing it out. His neighbor was outside cutting grass or doing something in the yard. Target. You know what I'm saying? Like, while the neighbors are in the yard.
You're saying somebody did this?
He told us. He didn't, it wasn't like he was a bullet in there, but he was just, getting...
Well, fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That guy's psycho.
I'm not saying he put a bullet in there, but he was testing out the scope.
Yeah,
But you get what I'm saying? People, I'm telling you, I think guns are extensions to men's dick. I promise you. I promise you.
What does that even mean?
Because, just like I said, it's just like when you say, I got 20 guns in the back. That means you got 20 inches of dick. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Guns are, and some guys, extensions of their dicks. I'm telling you, because it's a lot of harm, with that, and it's a lot of people. Even like I said, even with my family, all of them love guns. Mm-hmm. I'm a military brat. My whole family loves guns. And the fact is, everybody say they're safe and practice with it, and people still make mistakes. People still will leave it in places that they thought they had secured and stuff like that. They didn't. Mm-hmm. And I've seen it. Mm-hmm. So I'm just not a fan of it. And, I just feel like people have more courage, more balls than ever when they have that extra piece on them. When if they didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like this guy who came up to the neighbor house, he knew what it was. He knew he was gonna create beef, you know. And so when he created it, and that's what the whole thing is with like, which I can't stand Florida for, is you'll provoke somebody, right? Knowing getting well somebody's gonna react, and then I'm standing my ground, bam, you know what I'm saying? Which is bogus. That's just how it is.
So, what?
You don't think that's the case? So
no.
this, bruh.
Stand your ground laws?
Absolutely. So this neighbor comes up to say, hey, turn down your radio. You're making too much noise. The guy gets mad, confrontational. The guy who came up there knew he was gonna be confrontational. He already had his gun. So when he said whatever he said to make it confrontational, all the camera shows is this guy is standing his ground because this guy is looking agitated.
Well, that guy's not going to win that. That wasn't stand your ground.
How
because stand your ground would be like
that guy came with a scissors. They said.
Okay, but did he go at him?
It don't matter. People.
Yeah.
No, people say they come at people all the time, and that wasn't the case. And they said I was standing my ground. You know, this guy walked to him. This guy walked to him with the scissors in his hand, and then the guy pulled out his piece, and then the guy saw the shit, and he tried to escort his wife back to his wife and his son back to their apartment. The guy started shooting them when he was escorting them. That's how he's not gonna get away.
Well, he also went after and executed both of them.
He did, yeah.
I mean, that's not standard ground.
No, but in his mindset, he was saying, as soon as the guy swing on me, I'm gonna stand my ground. You know what I'm saying? Because he was just. People do shit just to pop something off in you, so they can say I'm standing my ground. He knew he was gonna get a reaction out of it. He wanted to let some off on somebody. He had a mental issue already. He had a bad day, and just because they was walking upstairs, he just wanted to fucking let something off because he hate his life. Haven't you seen people in your life that hate their life and just want to take it out on people? And they just mad at the world?
Yeah.
Do you want them to have a gun? And they have guns? Come on, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, but that's completely different.
No, that is, people are miserable. I just told you a story today that somebody we know just committed suicide. Today. We saw some signs, but not that. Today. I mean, from waking up to going to work, being in a active shooter situation, until finishing up the day with a suicide. And you say guns is not the issue? I had woke up with both situations and ended my day with both situations. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, people think I be bullshitting, but I'm a human being. I see shit all the time just because whatever. I see shit all the time. And that's why I'm passionate about certain things. I actually see it.
Okay, but what if you were in the situation where you were, let's say, okay, not even you. What if, like, your wife, whatever, your mom was in a situation where somebody walked up to them, pulled a knife on them, now all of a sudden you want a gun. You wouldn't want to go after that?
Oh, yeah. No. I will figure it out. I will defend my family no matter what.
Without a gun? So, no okay, what. So somebody kicks in your door right now.
It'll be a scene from, what's that shit with Mel Gibson? When he's...
Braveheart?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It'll be a
Oh
scene.
my god.
It'll be a scene from Braveheart.
Oh my god.
The motherfuckers didn't have guns. The motherfuckers.
Yeah, but neither did the guys they were fighting.
Dog. I'm telling you.
Oh my god.
My family, I will figure out a way. If fucking Macaulay Culkin, you probably don't even know who he was in Home Alone.
Yeah.
Fucking did all that shit with.
Okay, but I'm saying like after that happens, you wouldn't like.
I had a lot of situations. And I'll tell you, and this is the God's honest truth. I had not a lot of situations where I was like, well, I had a couple situations where I'm like, you know what? I wish I had something on me. But let me tell you this. I had more situations where I was at my darkest moments and wish I didn't have something like that on me. And I had more situations like that than I had negative. You know what I'm saying? Like I had more dark moments of life ups and downs and just life. I had more negatives than I had those kind of situations. And so if I'm at my negative spot and then in my darkest spots and then I see this easy, simple tool where I can end it in seconds, I'm glad I don't have it.
So what do you think the solution? Do you think you should have mental health evaluations before you can get one?
Absolutely. I love to tell stories is because I realize I am the old head. I've been around the block.
Mm-hmm.
I had a person that I worked with at a previous company for many years. Mm-hmm. I worked for this company. In this one particular situation, I was in Miami, and this one particular person was basically he always dreamed of being a cop. He always dreamed of being a cop, but he was basically he was in a retail version of it, but he always dreamed bigger. Mm-hmm. You know, he was loss prevention, but he always dreamed bigger. He wanted to be in the actual police precinct. Mm-hmm. But the fucker was off his rockers. Like he was just off his rockers. He followed me one time. I never got along with him for whatever reason. I spoke my mind on him for a couple occasions, but nothing. I just spoke my mind. We bumped heads a couple times, and I was living in Miami, so where I used to work at was basically around the corner from my house. So I used to go home for lunch and stuff like that. And so one time I went home for lunch, and I was just not thinking nothing of it, and I just looked up in the rearview mirror, and that motherfucker was behind me, following me, doing this shit to me. He's been following me to my house every fucking day, basically. Off the rockers, because I bumped heads with him or had a disagreement with him at work. We just bumped heads. And he was following me and he was doing this shit. And he always wanted to be a cop. But nothing took place. You know, nothing really happened with it. You know, I told other people, like, this motherfucker is really crazy, bro. He's like, he's following me home and shit, you know. Mm-hmm. But nothing happened. But I go to Miami quite often. I used to go to Miami quite often, so I keep up with a lot of people still. And so, this fucker is actually got to be what he actually wanted to be, a policeman. And I know more stories about him, of what he did, the reason why I knew he couldn't ever pass to be a policeman. And I mean, I moved up here to Atlanta, and I go back to Miami and, you know, see some old friends, and they say, oh yeah, by the way, whatchamacallit's a cop now. And I'm like, this unstable bitch who was basically, like I don't know those fucking TV shows like that, like the mall cock or whatever.
Paul Blart the mall shop.
Yeah, that motherfucker was him. He took that shit serious. That motherfucker. I mean, and nobody was still, but he took that serious because he's always dreamed to be a detective in the damn Miami PD, and that motherfucker was not stable at all. And he's not a detective, but he became
a police officer.
Yep, and there's a couple motherfuckers I know that shouldn't have been a police officer that is police officers, and I'm like, and these motherfuckers.
See, but that goes. This all ties back for me, and like with the Second Amendment, this whole thing. First of all, do you trust the government?
I mean, I don't. I mean, my roots is from Alabama. You see what they did to us when saying we was here to give you a shot. Mm-hmm. So I don't. But at the end of the day, I did it in support of my wife because she was foreign and at the time to go overseas to see her family, we had to get that. So.
See, I don't trust the government with shit. So when I say I support the Second Amendment, it's not like, for me, it's like I don't trust anything that they're saying with wars, with elections, with any of it. So I'm like, if I got the Second Amendment, I'm keeping my shit. I don't have any plans to use it in a bad way, but if shit broke out, I would want to have something, and I would rather have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. That type of thing.
It wouldn't even matter. You'll be gone in seconds.
No.
You would.
No.
You'll be gone in seconds.
Bro,
You'll be gone in seconds. Bro.
I'd be running like Fortnite in that bitch.
That's what people think. That's what people think.
No, I don't actually think that, but I do think that there's no way that they could contain us.
But I'm just saying, for most people that I know and most people that got guns, I'm gonna bitch, shut the fuck up. The government will wipe you out in seconds.
No.
Okay.
In seconds?
In seconds.
How?
In seconds.
What they gonna? Okay,
in
so what are they gonna do? Drop a bomb?
In seconds.
They gonna drop a bomb?
In seconds.
How?
In seconds. They are trained for terrorists. Not domestic terrorists. What's the word? When it's inside.
Yeah, domestic.
Yeah, domestic terrorists. They're trained for that shit. They know who's there's Looney Tunes. They see the websites these motherfuckers go to.
Well, yeah.
No,
okay.
because I'm saying they see all these.
I'm saying, what if they tried to, like, literally take over the country?
They know automatically you're off your fucking mind because they see the websites. They're infiltrating. They're seeing those people on the side saying, "Oh yeah, right. You want to take over the government? Come on." They baiting you to see how fucked up you are and got your ass.
Yeah,
you won't even get far.
Is, there's so many.
What I'm saying,
people.
You won't even get far. You can't even get it off the market.
I'm saying if there's another civil war, right?
What I'm trying to tell you, they will infiltrate every avenue where they think you will go for. They have people in that shit.
Yeah, but they can't. They don't have enough people to do that for a whole country.
Yeah, they do.
Do you know how many people own guns?
Yeah, do you seen the Black Klansman? The Spike Lee movie?
No.
Gotta watch it. And
Have you ever seen Red Dawn?
Yeah, but back to this though. The Black Klansman was, and this was not even modern times. He just faked his identity back in the I think 70s or 60s, whatever. It was a black guy, and he infiltrated the Klan by just whatever, and he got in there. But he's a plant from the FBI. They are, from the government. They know how to.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with any. I'm saying on a massive scale, they don't have anywhere near the amount of people. Dude, like I said, we couldn't fucking win in Vietnam. Look at that. Look at how tiny that shit was.
Fuckers.
And it's just a bunch of fuckers with bamboo. They made us look silly, dude. It doesn't... The size of this country, there's no way they could contain it. No way. I don't... Like...
You know how they can?
How?
Because we're not... It's as big as fuck, but we're divided. Because people really think the Republican and Democrats really actually make a really difference to anybody in real life. All it does is divide. So as big as United States is, it's big from nothing because it's divided, and they do that for a reason. They do all this, like, medias pump out certain things they push out for a reason. They push a lot of stuff that's not even race related, but make it race related to make it divided for a reason.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But because they keep us divided, you can't conquer shit. How? When I'm against you and you're against me, and how we gonna be as one? When they got the whole loophole. They do it for a reason. It's a game, bro. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know that.
It's a game. They keep it divided so they can stay on top. When you know the game, then you'll realize how life is. It's all a game. Mm-hmm. I figured this out early. Not early, but not early enough.
But I'm saying, what I'm saying is, this shit is. No, I ain't even gonna say it. This shit is way too. It's way too big of an issue.
But we're divided. It's big, but we're divided.
Yeah.
So we're big.
But again, do you think there's like that many people that are...
Huh?
Do you think there's that many people that are like, oh yeah, I trust the government? Ooh. If the government was like complete takeover mode.
No, you got people that don't say they 100% trust the government, but you got people that's like, I'm not a rebel either. You know what I'm saying? And I'm one of those people. I don't trust them, but I'm not a rebel. You know what I'm saying?
I think if it got bad enough, you would be.
I'm not saying I'm a sheep, but if they word it enough where if my family is bought in, like if my wife, my family, my sisters, like they had say, this is what we're doing, this is what the, whatever want us to do, we're doing it. I'm not going to be the last one. And I'm not saying because I'm not standing on business, but I love my family. What is me being by myself when all my family is gone? You know what I'm saying? So I'm following them. So that's what I'm saying. I don't trust them, but I'm not a rebel. If my family is following it like sheep or whatever, I'm following my family because I don't want to be without my family. And if that's how we're gonna go, that's how we're gonna go. I'm a pussy.
You could be without your family if you go that way.
No, I'm just saying I'm not gonna. I 100% will not agree with the government, but I'm saying if my family's all doing that shit, if they say everybody with the government go this way, and my family's going that way, I'm not gonna go the opposite. I'm not gonna go the opposite way, and my family goes that way. I'm gonna be with my family. We're gonna make a family decision, and if they decide that, we'll go. And that's how I am. That's just.
But they go the other way. You're pulling a Braveheart on that motherfucker.
Damn right.
Oh my God!
I pull a Braveheart. I'm telling you, I had went to Nova Scotia, and I think they motherfuckers filmed out there. It was. I fucking went to Nova Scotia. I like to go to some weird places and shit, and I go. And it was like, yeah. And it was these Airbnbs we were staying at, and I went with my wife, and we had my niece and had my friends from Miami, and we was way out there in Nova Scotia, like in the island, if whatever. And he was like, man, we was about to go to some festivals, some kind of thing they had. He was like, you talking about Braveheart? That's some Braveheart shit down there, man. And he was dead ass serious, and I'm like, wow. Kid you not.
What's your favorite place you've ever been to?
Alaska was my favorite.
Fuck, I want to go to Alaska.
Alaska was my favorite.
My favorite.
Nova Scotia was nice, but Alaska is huge.
I want to go to it bad. I think that's like the next trip that's not near an ocean, like, well, not like a beach trip that I'll take.
Oh.
Because I went to Montana and Wyoming.
Loved it. Well, that's...
Bro, I would move there.
To one of those, Wyoming and Montana. Well, Alaska is like that on steroids.
You been to Montana and Wyoming?
Yeah. Yeah. It was crazy. It was crazy because I remember we was just chilling in a room because there ain't nothing else to do at night. Mm-hmm. And it was like breaking news, and it was like breaking news. It was like the total this month is skyrocketed to like 10 car crashes in the state of Montana. And I was like, 10 car crashes in 1 month. That was like in one damn
day, one fucking hour, 1 minute. Yeah.
In one street.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. It's big as hell, but nobody's out there.
That's why I love it. It's just you and Mother Nature. And
I couldn't do that.
You couldn't do that?
I couldn't do that.
Oh my God, that's what I crave.
So you the type of guy, if you was to be a millionaire and you had your spots of being to have your house, dream house, would it be in the mountains? Would it be on the beach?
Oh, if I'm
a beach house or in the city, skyrise type of shit?
No. If I had, you're saying I'm like a millionaire?
Yeah. And that's your main
first
house.
of all, I'd have
your main house where you like to really
I would be in the middle of nowhere.
In the mountains.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah. But I would, like I said, if I was a millionaire, then I'd be traveling all that.
No, but this is your main...
Yeah, main house, middle of nowhere, Montana.
You know what? That's what people say. And my wife would say the same thing. But until she actually is out there all year round and realize how scary and creepy that shit is, she don't want to be out there all year. It ain't no fucking way. That's the most scariest shit. It's been in the middle of nowhere in the cabins. I mean, it's beautiful, but at night, bro, like I was telling her, let's go. You know, I mean, I think at our age, Halloween haunted houses is, it's for kids. Mm-hmm. You want to really get a good entertainment? Let's just go to the mountains and just rent a cabin for the Halloween weekend. Mm-hmm. Would you not think that's scary enough?
No.
You don't think that's scary?
I'm not scared by that, no.
Bro, we woke up with...
I will say this, though. I don't know if you've looked in this shit before, but there's a whole... We might have to do this on another podcast. This would be a whole thing of, like, these people who live in the state parks at night. They think that there's, like, skinwalker, like, fucking creatures out there. Like, because these people just go missing.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
And it's normally in the same areas. They think there's people like cannibals out there.
Some freaky shit, bro. I mean, it's some... When we was looking for kennels, for our land for our kennel, and we were just going to land, open land and stuff like that, you will be amazed of this amount of people that's back there homeless. There's a village. Yeah. A village.
A lot of the...
A village. I ain't talking about one person. I'm talking about you go to it's a village.
Right up there by work. Right off the highway. There's like a little section of woods. There's just tons of homeless people in there.
Yeah. It's a village. And you be like, is this like... It look like Woodstock.
Yeah.
Because there's like so many people. I'm like, what the fuck? homeless people everywhere, and it was, oh my God, and
see what that's
what I'm trying to say. What else? You know, everybody is saying what we see. We're driving to work. You see whatever. Mm-hmm. Behind those things is another world, and I'm talking about another world. I mean, and that was not one spot. It was a couple spots, a few spots. Not matter. I'm talking about Cobb County, Atlanta. I'm talking about it's like that in every land we went to, and it's like,
See, but I get more sketched out about walking through a city at night.
Both of them is fucking top. I would actually fucking I'll go through the hood before I go through the woods. I'm dead ass serious. If I'll go through the hood before I go through the woods at night. You got me fucked up. You got creatures, bruh, in your mind that's playing tricks on you. It's not even your mind. It's just probably shit out there. It's just shit out there that nobody even know. I'm telling you, well, the reason why I was saying my wife changed her mind about staying in the cabin or in the mountains 24/7, because she was saying that because for her birthday we like to kick it up in the mountains and shit in February. You know, to just for her, it's just for us to get away to hike and stuff like that. And I kid you not, we had a bird's head cut off every freaking morning we woke up. A fucking missing head from a bird every morning on a damn fucking thing.
You know what I wonder if that was? I think it's a cat.
Don't know what the fuck it was.
I think they do that. They're trying to give you like a present. They think
what?
That's the thing. I think. Hey, look it up. We can look it up. But I think it's a thing that cats do.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
That right there changed her whole life. And I was like, thank you. We'll go through this hoods together because ain't no way we can live in these like this. Yeah. Ain't no way.
Oh my God, dude! I don't know. I'm a fan of it. I mean, I think there's scary shit out there, but
yeah,
I'd much rather go through it in the woods in the fucking hood.
No, sir. I'll wear any gang colors there is, and I will not give two shits. I will not go rob.
I mean, cause what's the worst that can happen?
Anything. You got everything. You got crazy people. You got everything.
There's a whole thing on like mountain people.
Yeah.
There's like mountain people that like don't speak. They don't talk.
Yeah. I don't know how long you want to keep going, but
dude, we'll do a whole podcast on that.
Okay.
It's 11:36 already.
Oh my God, yeah,
bro. We might have been doing like a 2-hour pod.
Shit.
All right, time to wrap it up.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Great episode.
It was good.
Even with 2 people, we're still bringing it.
Yep.
Still giving the content. Like, share, subscribe, do all that shit. We out this bitch.
Yeah, gang.